So before the devil went down to Georgia, he was in London. And this was in like 960 AD. At the time, he was the reason that the horseshoe became known as a lucky symbol. So there's an old legend that says during that time, the devil was in London really early on, enjoying some fish and chips. Actually, this was before the time in fish and chips. And really, what else are you going to do in London besides try to raise hell? And there were typical sort of vices there. Because again, this is 960 AD, so there's not a lot of stuff going on beyond the typical vices of whoring and boozing too much and maybe murdering a person here and there. But anyway, he was there. He had a problem with his hoof because this is a very traditional style devil at the time. And he asked someone for help. Who he ended up asking for help was he thought it was a blacksmith, but instead it was actually a priest. And this priest was, of course, said, yeah, I'll help you definitely. I want to make you feel better, old devil, old buddy. So he took him to his blacksmith shop. He ended up attaching a horseshoe to his hoof, causing him an extreme amount of pain. The devil was like, take it off, I'll do whatever you want if you just take it off. Of course, the priest got all priestly and was like, never attack humans again. Be gone with you, devil. And the devil was like, well, I actually can't die. You don't know the way that this works. You're just immortal. You're actually going to die. And you got to be a little more reasonable. So finally, they came to an agreement. And the agreement was that the devil would never cross the threshold of any house that had a horseshoe hanging above the door. And that's how the symbol became known as a lucky symbol throughout all of history for thousands of years now, which is quite crazy if you think about it. Fast forward to the late 1800s, and there was a Mexican farmer who ended up purchasing a hacienda. Now that hacienda, he was harvesting hearts, and these hearts he ended up converting to a drink, and he would drink this drink and sell this drink. It became a super popular drink. He created some variations on this drink as well, including aging the hearts in their liquid for a little bit longer, stewing them, creating some different techniques that were quite well received. Fast forward to his son when his son took over the business, and his son was like, man, we're dealing with some juju bad stuff here, messing with some hearts. We need to create some good luck. And so we're going to put a horseshoe on all of our bottles. And the horseshoe is put on the bottles upside down. So the opening of the horseshoe is facing the bottom of the bottle. So anytime you pour the liquid into, say, a shot glass, for instance, because the hearts were agave hearts, and the drink was tequila. And any of the tequila variations, such as reposada tequila and anything like that. But anytime you pour the liquid through the horseshoe into your drink, into your glass, your shot, whatever it was, you're actually imbuing yourself with luck. Really kind of a cool story. Fast forward even further to about 30 years ago, and reposada tequila is used in ranch water, or at least very traditional versions of ranch water. Most of the mass market stuff today is made with malt beverages and not actually reposada tequila, except for this one company based out of Memphis, Tennessee that I really like. It's a Wiseacre Brewing. They have a drink that they call the Setup, and they have a really good ranch water that's made with authentic reposada tequila. You definitely need to check it out if you have access to that drink or can find it anywhere. But anyway, so this drink throughout all of history really became known as a lucky symbol. Tequila, right? Who would have known? So if you ever feel like the devil or the evil spirits are after you, your solution, of course, is to drink some tequila.